WJCL 22 News begins with breaking news.
Right now at 5, wildfires are raging across southeast Georgia, burning through thousands of acres. Just moments ago, emergency officials held a press conference in Brantley County, where crews are continuing to fight the Highway 82 fire. Here's what we know. The fire is now over 5,000 acres. Officials say it's still about 15% contained. The fire is moving, so officials urge if those living in the area are told to evacuate, they need to do so. More than 80 homes have been destroyed. They're still working on damage assessments. There are more than 200 people on the ground working to battle this fire and keep people safe. Highway 82 right now is open, but officials say it may close again due to smoke and fog tonight. Thank you so much for joining us for WJCL 22 News at 5. I'm Brooke Butler.
And I'm Emma Hamilton. We also continue to track the Pineland Road fire. That's that massive wildfire in Clinch and Eccles counties. According to the Forestry Commission's update last night, the Pineland Road fire has now burned well over 29,000 acres. It is reportedly 10% contained. Tonight, we do have team coverage as the fires are displacing thousands of people and smoke is beginning to impact air quality all the way to South Carolina.
Kirsten Maselka is in Brantley County, and Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Nelson is joining us here in studio. And Jeremy, let's start with you.
Yeah, we got an update on the drought monitor today, and this is sort of that long-term look at how dry it's been across the area. We need some rain, and we'll take a look at that now. Our drought monitor is showing extreme to exceptional drought conditions that have expanded across southeast Georgia. That darker sort of reddish color you see there, that's the highest level of a drought that you can get, and that now spreads north of I-16 to Statesboro, all the way through Hazelhurst, Baxley, Elma, Blackshear, where they're fighting some of those fires down across far south Georgia. They're also in that exceptional drought. Look at all the fires that we have here being reported across the southeast. Each symbol here is one of those fires, and you can see that one down in Brantley County, also for Clinch and Eccles counties down closer to the Georgia and Florida state line. We look outside our weather windows here. Earlier on, we had some hazy skies. That smoky smell was present today, especially if you were near or west of I-95. Sea breeze is working in, so that's going to take the smoke farther inland as we go through this evening. Our temperatures are mid-80s, Savannah and Hardeeville, and upper 70s, Hilton Head and Tybee. We'll stay in the upper 70s this evening, overnight 60s, eventually some upper 50s. You can track the forecast, get the latest on the drought conditions. Just download the free WJCL 22 News app.
Jeremy, thank you so much. Right now, people in Brantley County are continuing to evacuate. WJCL 22 News' Kirsten Maselka is joining us live at a shelter. She's been talking to people who've escaped the fires. Kirsten, what have you learned?
Hi, Brooke, Emma. Yeah, we're here at Little Memorial Baptist Church in Brantley County, not far from the evacuation zone. And churches like this in the community, I'm told, are serving as a refuge for people who've had to escape the flames, from collecting donations to offering supplies, or simply serving as a place for people who have nowhere to go. They're offering hot meals, water, snacks, and more, coming from a mixture of church resources and community donations. While we've been here, we've seen cars come drop off cases of water and other items to help out. The pastor tells me they opened their doors almost immediately after the fire started, and since then, at least 100 people have come through looking for help over the past few days. I also talked with some of the people who had to evacuate their homes. They explained just how much of a toll these fires are taking on the community.
You know, we're used to flooding or something like that, you know, tornadoes, but not just massive burning of everything. Just everything. It's terrible.
Absolutely. And locals are telling us we do need to take shelter in just a moment, but I do want to say that the focus is simply getting through the evacuation, taking in whatever they can, but they do say that once the fires are out, their needs will shift to rebuilding. And we're going to go ahead inside right now as they're telling us we do need to shelter. But for now, back to you, Brooke and Emma.
Hearts go out to everyone impacted. Kirsten, be safe. Thank you so much for that live report.
To help battle those wildfires, firefighters from across the southeast are pitching in now. Multiple crews and agencies gathered at the Incident Command Center in Brantley County. Pooler Fire, they are among those sending firefighters to help. 2 firefighters and a brush truck will head out every morning as long as they are needed.
But the fire service in general is a large family. It doesn't matter where you're from, what it is. If somebody needs help, we're going to find a way to go help you.
Chief Simmons is reminding people to not burn anything. There is a burn ban in place. Look, that's like more than half of Georgia. And while we don't have any major wildfires right here in our area, be mindful while you're outside. Jeremy just talked about this drought. Even a lawnmower could create a spark if it hits something like a rock or even metal while it's mowing this dry grass.
If you want to help those affected by these fires, several groups are setting up donation drives, including Hinesville's Veterans of Foreign Wars. Post 6602 is setting up an official drop-off site for needed supplies. It will accept supplies through this Sunday at 5. They need everything from Gatorade and canned food to baby formula and hygiene items. First responders are also asking for donations like pain medication, eye drops, nasal spray, and chapstick. Of course, every bit helps. For fundraising and donation information, go ahead and visit WJCL.com. In its 20th year, Second Harvest of Coastal Georgia.
Yeah, it's hosting its annual Jewels and Jeans fundraiser tonight. That's where we find my co-anchor for the 4 o'clock news. WJCL 22 News is Shannon Royster. She is live at Second Harvest this evening. And Shannon, what does this event benefit?
Well, guys, it's all to help stop childhood hunger. So hundreds of supporters will make their way over here to Second Harvest off Chatham Parkway, wearing their favorite jeans and their favorite jewels. That fundraiser is kicking off here tonight at 6:30. Now, Jewels and Jeans, it brings together more than 300 community supporters, corporate partners, and guests at the food bank in a shared effort to end childhood hunger. The impact of Jewels and Jeans is meaningful and measurable. In fact, last year, the money raised helped to provide close to 178,000 meals to children across coastal Georgia. Now, this summer, they anticipate increasing that number to 200,000 meals to meet the growing needs of our community. But of course, they cannot do it without your help. So I'm going to bring in Miriam Langley, CEO of Second Harvest of Coastal Georgia, to let folks know how they can help.
Oh my goodness, we are so excited. Thank you all so much for this amazing awareness for our summer feeding programs coming up. I would encourage folks, if you haven't already purchased your ticket, you can go to our website and bid on our silent auction online, and just know that all of your support goes to help us feed even more children this summer.
And I think you can still get tickets online until 5:30, so they have a few more minutes.
Yes, okay, we've been setting up, so I don't have the time right now. But yes, they can still get a few more tickets till 5:30.
Oh, I love it. And let's let folks know you're in a different venue right behind the main brand.
Yes, we are so excited to host folks in our actual warehouse, and for everybody that comes tonight to see the types of equipment that are required to help us actually distribute those meals, that help us get our meals through our kitchen and see our pallets and see our forklifts and all the trucks that it takes to transport them around 9 counties.
That's a lot. All right, Miriam, I won't hold you any longer. I know you all are busy setting things up. I will see you a little bit later.
Thank you so much.
But if you do have your tickets, of course, remember, it starts tonight at 6:30 here at the Second Harvest Food Bank behind the main building on Chatham Parkway. Hope to see you here. Reporting live from Savannah, I'm Shannon Royster, WJCL 22 News.
And thank you so much for that live report.